Many of you have completed the content and objectives review in your maps, and I appreciate everything that you have done with that. We have had some very good information given to us there, and I hope it has been a good, productive process for you as well. The next stage is to look at our content and objectives and then attach it to the specific standards that we are trying to teach. This process should not be as difficult. It's really a matter of reading your content and objectives and then selecting the appropriate standards to go with it. So what you would want to do, and I'm going to show you how to do this by printing those content and objectives out so you can look at the paper and then go in and attach the standards. I believe that to be the easiest way. So what I would recommend is once you log into curricuplan, you should see here on either your My Recent Documents or your Favorites a list of items that you've recently been into. So I'm going to simply select my map here, and it will take me directly to my map. Now, in order to print the content and objectives, I will go up here and press the print icon, and then I only want content and objectives, so I'm going to clear out all of these, not include the calendar, clear out all of these, and then go back and simply choose content and objectives. So the only thing that I want to have checked is the content and objectives and map fields. Those are the only two things. You can include page breaks or not, just depends upon what you want to do there. So then I'm going to press print, and what that will do is that will create this document for me, and I can print this document at this time. On my browser here, I can simply hit print and it will actually print it out for me. So once you've got the printed copy in front of you, that will make the rest of it an easy thing for us, I do believe. So once you've got the printed copy, I'm going to close down that window, and then I'll come back here and click cancel. Now, to attach the standards, you'll need to do this unit by unit. So I'm going to go down to a unit and click edit, and you'll notice I see the content and objectives, and way over here it may not even be on your screen that you can see standards. If not, you can go down to the bottom and just drag the bar over, and you should see standards here, and you can simply tap add. Now when you add, you need to go down to the bottom and choose the right organization. For mine with AP Calculus, it is College Board. For many of you, you'll be going down to the Georgia standards. You may be using the Georgia standards right here. If you're using the Common Core standards in English and in math, you'll be using State Common Core standards here. If not, then you'll be using the Georgia standards that your department chair has given you. If you're unsure what that is, you need to contact your department chair or contact me, and we will find out what that is for you. So I'm choosing National College Board. The grade level is 12th grade. And then I simply choose from here which one I want. I'm doing AP Calculus AB. And now it populates all the standards here. And this is the reason we printed out before all the content and objectives, because I can't see the standards to choose from and the content and objectives at the same time. So I know that the name of what I was looking at was integration, so I'll go down here to the integrals, and I will simply hit this plus sign next to all of the standards that I'm meeting in that particular unit there. So I can simply go down through and hit the plus signs, and you'll notice that as I hit the plus sign, they're being populated up here in this top box. Once I've got them all in, I go up to the top right and press done, and you'll notice now these standards are attached to my content and objectives. So it's hard to see them both on the same page, but I can see here and here what standards are there. Now, a couple of questions that I know will arise. What if the content and objective I have, I don't find a standard that matches up with that? then do not worry about it. I do not want you going and hunting through other standards, even other grade levels of standards, in order to find a standard that meets the content and objective you have there. You go with your content and objectives, and if there's not a standard associated with it, I would make note of it on the paper, maybe highlight it so you'll know that the standard's not, that there's not a standard, but I do not want you to go and find a standard to specifically fit it. What about the other scenario? What if there's a standard but I don't have the content and objective there to support that standard? Again, I don't want you going back and changing the content and objectives necessarily just because so you can fit a standard in there. I really want you to take the standards that are geared to your specific grade level, to your specific class that you're teaching, and I want you to associate them with the content and objectives. We will go through this process and we will look at it, and we'll likely change things. So if you've got content and objectives there that we can't find a standard for, then we need to evaluate and determine what does that mean we need to do. Do we need to throw out that content and objective? Do we need to go in and reevaluate our standards? But that's not something for you to do at this point in time. All I want you to do is look at your content and objectives, tie the standards to those content and objectives. So hopefully it'll be a very quick process, should be much faster than what you've done before. I want you to go ahead and get started on this whenever you want to. We really don't have an official deadline until August 1 for this, but if you want to go ahead and get this accomplished before then, that's fine. We'll make another brief video later on how we need to actually go about submitting this for approval once you've completed that.